Alright, so today I wanted to talk to you guys about what helped me stand out as an applicant when I was applying to different PT schools. And surprise, it is not my GPA. If you're new to my channel and if you're interested in finding out more about what my life is like as a second year PT student, please consider subscribing using the link down below. And if you are already subscribed, welcome back. So I've gotten a lot of questions about how much your undergrad GPA matters in getting accepted into a program, and to be honest, it matters significantly until it doesn't matter much anymore. So let me explain what I mean by that. If you go into PTCAS and you look at different schools, most of the schools would give you the average GPA of their past accepted students. They're saying, okay, we've accepted students that have higher GPA than this. We've also accepted students that have lower GPA than this. So please do not rule out a program or a PT school that you like just because the GPA that's listed on PTCAS for that school is higher than your GPA. That doesn't mean that you're not qualified to apply to that program. Now, I also want to note that I'm not talking about 2.5 to 3.8, 3.9 GPA difference. I'm talking more smaller difference in the number. Alright, so where I'm going with all this, and this is entirely based on my experience and my observations, PT schools receive thousands of applications every year, and they need a common denominator to initially weed out students that they don't think will make it to the board's exam, or they don't think will pass the board's exam at the end of third year. And what better common denominator to use than a simple set of numbers that supposedly reflect how hard you've worked for the last 4 years. I think each school has a threshold that they set based on the GPAs of applicants. So for example, if you are an applicant with a 2.5 GPA applying to schools that have shown that the average of accepted students have been 3.9, there's a big chance that you might not make it past that first round just because the threshold for that school is probably closer to 3.8, 3.9 than 2.5. But if you think about it, this also means if you make it past that threshold, it's a free-for-all in terms of getting into the program. I mean, there might be advantages and disadvantages based on the tiers that they set for different GPAs, sure, but then GPAs don't matter as much as it did before, and that's what I mean by GPAs matter significantly until it doesn't anymore. So then it comes down to your essays, your interview, and how you represent yourself through your application once you pass that initial stage, because they do really pay attention to getting to know who you are as a person. So I think it was my essay, my interview, and my application, my observation hours that helped me stand out as an applicant, because to be honest, my GPA wasn't super competitive. I also have tips on how to answer most frequently asked PT school interview questions on my channel. I think it's episode 9 and 10 if you guys want to go check that out too. And of course, I would love to hear your thoughts on this topic, so make sure if you have any questions or comments to leave it down below so I can see it. Thanks. Alright, so today's Tuesday. We have this open lab time where we can come in and practice for the PBAs, and the faculty is going to be there to answer any questions for us, which is really nice, and that's why we're going in there today.
Rub it in, and then put the hand sanitizer back where you got it. Now, forward. Body is. Right.
But don't you have to have the manual for that?
So I'm gonna do L4, L3. So L5 should not be. Breathe out.
Stepping over an object.
I'll stay until you guys,
So I'm right here.
but I will prepare if you are here.
One more time, breathe out.
Whoa!
Let's go!
Dang!
You get it?
Alright, so with COVID and social distancing restrictions, I'm not really able to hang out with my friends the way that I used to. So I've been meeting up with a couple of my friends for outdoor workouts. We're here to play some tennis today. So that should be fun. It looks exactly
Won the second one.
No, I won the first one, then you won the next one, and I won the...
No, I.
Try it.